Sony announces the launch date for the new Pulse headsets, Bungie is the latest studio suffering layoffs, and Remedy details upcoming Alan Wake 2 expansions. All that and more in today's PlayStation news. Let's get to them. Sony has announced the pre-order and release dates for their newest audio offerings, the Pulse Explore wireless earbuds and Pulse Elite wireless headset. Both the earbuds and headset alongside the PlayStation Link USB adapters will be up for pre-order on November 9 from PlayStation Direct in select countries. The Pulse Elite earbuds will then be available on December 6, while the Elite headset launches on February 21 next year for $200 and $150 or equivalent. The Link USB adapter will come included with each audio device, but it's also offered standalone for $25 launching on December 6 as well. All devices will be rolling out globally after their initial launch. These new devices are part of PlayStation's 2023 accessories offering that also includes the PlayStation Portal Remote Player launching this November 15. The layoffs in the gaming industry continue, with Bungie being the latest PlayStation studio impacted after Naughty Dog, Visual Arts, and Media Molecule. As of recording, the number of positions affected is unclear, but according to Jason Schreier from Bloomberg, the studio held a meeting late Monday where CEO Pete Parsons said it was a sad day at the office given they said goodbye to colleagues who made an impact on the studio, which contributions will continue to be a part of the team into the future. The Bloomberg report also says the upcoming Destiny 2 expansion, The Final Shape, has been delayed to June 2024 from its initial February 27 release date. Furthermore, Bungie's next game, Marathon, didn't have a release window, but the game has been moved into 2025, hinting they were probably targeting late 2024. It's always sad to report on this news, even more when we have had a great 2023 in terms of games, and the industry continues performing very well, but those who make them are having their worst year. Here's hoping for the best for those affected. Remedy has detailed the upcoming DLC expansions for the recently released Alan Wake 2. The first one will be Night Springs, planned for spring 2024, letting you play as several familiar characters from the world of Alan Wake and experience the unexplainable in multiple self-contained episodes of a fictional TV show of the same name. Then there's Lake House, with no release window yet, that will allow players to embark on two separate adventures as the realities of Saga Anderson and Alan Wake collide again in the mysterious facility set on the shores of Cauldron Lake. Besides these two paid expansions, there will be free content, but so far we only know about the New Game Plus mode, which will arrive in a future update. In related news, the developer also expressed their gratitude towards publisher Epic Games for letting them make the game they wanted, with Epic's production team giving them lots of feedback from every development milestone, as per communication director Thomas Puha on Twitter. And if you love Remedy and Alan Wake, it seems you can expect more games similar to that, as indicated by creative director Sam Lake. In an interview with GQ magazine, Lake shared his inspirations for creating games and said he still has more stories to tell, including a crazy, huge budget, dark gothic fantasy game. Now time for a round of quickfire gaming news. Gran Turismo 7 will be receiving a big update this week, as series creator Kazunori Yamauchi announced on Twitter. He posted a picture teasing 7 new cars, and it's likely there will be additional content for the cafe, escapes, and more. No specific release date was given, but should be out soon. The Metal Gear Solid Collection launched last week, facing several criticisms, but Konami and legendary voice actor David Hayter have teamed up to promote the game in a new YouTube series. Hayter will be guiding us through iconic moments in the series, and he ends up teasing that this is only the beginning, which could also add up to the rumors of a Volume 2, plus it states the actor is back after being changed by Kiefer Sutherland in MGS5. Konami said MGS Delta will star the original voice actors, so he will be back for that as well. If you're looking to play the next Call of Duty, be ready to delete a lot of games if you don't have an extra SSD installed. As per PlayStation game size, the game requires 140 GB to play, since it requires the Call of Duty app, which takes 89 GB, 18 GB and 33 GB installs for the campaign, and an additional 2 GB if you are in Europe. This could also go up if we take last year's Modern Warfare 2 as an example, which received a 40 GB update before launch. There's still nothing official on Rockstar's upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 outside of the leak from last year, but a new patent points out to the game having impressive animations. The patent found by a Reddit user describes a library of building blocks for character movements to create a variety of highly dynamic and realistic animations. Elden Ring developer From Software is getting ready for their next projects as reported by IGN Japan. The studio is looking to fill over 24 roles including designers, artists, and engineers for multiple new projects. So far, the only known project in development at the studio is Shadow of the Earth 3, the upcoming Elden Ring expansion, so it will be interesting to see what they come up with in the future. Capcom has been on fire this year, launching great games such as Street Fighter 6 and Resident Evil 4, and it seems they still have another surprise. BGC has reported the publisher revealed during a Q&A after their most recent earning results that they have one or more major titles to help them reach their sales goal for the fiscal year ending March 2024. Given their two most successful franchises are Resident Evil and Monster Hunter, it could likely be the latter. Ubisoft also shared their latest financial report, but it appears that could spell bad news for Star Wars Outlaws, which was revealed this past June. The game had an early 2024 release date, but the company's report points out to a large game pushed back into fiscal year 24 to maximize its value creation. It's not confirmed, but very likely that game is Star Wars Outlaws, so it could launch after April 2024 and before March 2025. Dead Space 3 writer and co-producer Chuck Beaver has explained how he would redo the game if he had the chance. Speaking in the Captain Brivo podcast, Beaver explained they received instructions to explore other gameplay genres and not make a full horror game, which resulted in a disaster for the series. With the remake reviving the franchise, Beaver said he would redo Dead Space 3 almost completely, keeping the lore but redoing the entire main story. An upcoming horror game set to launch this week is Quantum Error, and it seems it's doing pretty good before release. Developer Team Kill Media announced that as of this past weekend they have made back the budget they put towards the making of the game in digital pre-orders alone, thanking fans as well. Early reviews for the game are not too good though, so if you were looking forward to the game, take that into account. And keeping things horror based, there's a new fatality to celebrate Halloween in Mortal Kombat 1. However, fans seem to be disgusted by the move since the fatality costs you 1200 round crystals, or about $10, and when considering the game is $70, it's a very disproportionate price for just one finisher. Guys, sorry there were no videos over the past week as I was sick and I'm just recovering my voice, hoping to bring back news and stream content on the regular schedule this week. And those are the PlayStation stories for today. What are your thoughts on them? Let us know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up or down to let me know your feedback. Check out more content you may like as well, and subscribe for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!